pounds. This is definitely heavy right here. See? It changed the angle. You can see it, how the straight bar is. Okay, see what I was talking about before? You can put it right up here, up onto these hooks. Now see how this is at a different level, the other one? And this is unsafe right there. So like, because if I put it on, see how it's at a different angle? How you gonna work out with that? Is definitely the weight will fall off of here. You could cause injury, and that will be bad. So say that one's higher. So for example, we're gonna lift this up. I recommend you doing this without the thing on. I'm only doing it because it's very light, and I know how to do this. So I don't really. Oh, it's on there. See, I'm tightening it right here. It's like that. This one's off, but it's tightened. Okay, see right here? Now see it's on there, and now you could use it. Okay, a lot of people use it with the bench, which I'm showing you without the bench because I'm just showing you how the bar is placed. Okay, with the bench on it, you pick it up. Like you could even do this standing up. Some people do it standing up, so I'll just show you. If you pick it up, okay, stay right here. You're gonna do press up like that. See, pressing up. Some people would do it behind their back. Make sure you have a spot when you're doing stuff like this, so it's not too heavy and you don't fall and get injured, because a lot of people fall and get injured, believe it or not. Okay, usually when you put it on, put it back on. Make sure it's on there before you let go. And there you go. This is the straight bar. Now the bottom one, this one right here, okay, I'm going to show you the same concept. Okay, I'm lifting it up a little and put it a little higher. A lot of people do their bench press up here. Okay, if I put that one up, put this one a little higher. Okay, sometimes you got to definitely double look at it to make sure they're even. Because if you don't, then, or when you put the bar on it, you got to make sure they're even. You tighten them up by rating them to the right. Same concept, people put the bar right here. So I'm going to bring this down to show you. Okay, I'm going to bring it down. Right here, put it on the bar. See, this is where people bench. You put your bench underneath here, on your laying, which means you're laying on your back and you're pressing up like this. The standard what you hear everywhere, everyone doing bench press. This is what a lot of people do to build mass. You can do this for a lot of different things, just pressing out like that while you're laying on your back. This bar here, I'll get the bench out and show you in a minute a little bit of what that is. I'm just going to get covering everything first, and then we'll go back to that so you know what I'm talking about. Now, I guess I will go ahead and show you this while this bar is here. Okay, if you go ahead and turn this over here, a little to this side, you see right here, the end of the bar, okay? Well, the end of the bar, you gotta know how to put on the weight. So, you're gonna go ahead for the demo purposes. I'm gonna grab one of these weights, okay? I showed you earlier, this is a particular 35 pounder, okay? So what you're doing, okay, and go around here to show you, okay? What you're doing, you're taking it, see? Put it over the hole, and you push it all the way down to this bowl part here, okay? That means it's solid there, that's good. You're gonna put the weight on both sides. Do not put one weight on one side and forget to put it on the other side, because that's a dangerous situation. You do not want to do that, okay? This right here, this is another vital necessity that you're gonna want to have when you're doing any kind of lifting, okay? Put this steel over here, okay? This right here, this is your clip, okay? This is very important for keeping the weight on the bar. Whether it's a curling bar, bigger bar like this, which you clip it. See, these are tough. They're heavy duty right here. So you squeeze them, slide the ball over the bar, then you let go, then it's tight. So now I'm going to show you right here, grabbing it, squeezing it, putting them over, pushing them in. See, now it's tight. See, I didn't go all the way up. It was tight, I'm showing you. So now I'm going to squeeze it. I'm going to bring it all the way up to the bar, which is going to make this stable and not fall off. So that way when you're lifting or you're pressing or whatever you're doing, when you're lifting that bar, if it goes unbalanced, guess where that weight's going to go? It's going to fall down here. The whole thing's going to fall over. You could fall over, you can get seriously injured, and then that might be the end of your career of a bodybuilder or just as starting to work out. Okay, so you always want to have these things on. Yeah, same way they come off, same way they come off. Okay, so make sure the weight's always the same on both sides. Sometimes it gets mixed up. I mean, even when I started, sometimes I had like a 5 pounder and a 10 pounder on the other side, and then you realize when you're lifting it, something's off. Well, the weight is off. Okay, so another thing I'm going to show you, this is a smaller one. The smaller bar is the curl bar, the curl bar. Okay, see, I'm going to stand up. See, when you're doing your curls like this, it's a little bulkier. Nowadays they have the power block, which you can adjust all the way to one. They got the other stuff, just the regular set of dumbbells, which I'll show you in a moment. regular dumbbell. They're in a lot of my workouts. You haven't seen them already, but these here, you do the same thing. Put the same big weights on them on each side and use the clips just like this. Clip it on, okay? Go through, tighten it on, and then they're tight, okay? Just like that, okay? We'll put this down, same one. I'm gonna show you another one. Curl bar to this is your bigger curl bar here. You use 2 hands for, see? How it has the curves on it? Well, the curves are there for a reason. So you can do the different grip variations. Okay, so with this here, stand up, these different grip variations. You can hold it wider, you can go in here and hold it closer. Do a closer curling like this. Like I said, you hold it out here. So this is what this is mainly for. Same thing, okay? These things look like gizmos or gadgets if you don't know what they are. Okay, so I'm gonna go over to the next thing now. Okay, put that down. Put this here, I'm gonna turn this over here. Okay, so go over here, down this. Okay, the little collection down here. This is some basic stuff here. Okay, this is your dumbbells. Okay, okay. If you don't know what dumbbells are, you know what they are now. If you've done any of my workouts, you're gonna need them. You're gonna definitely want them. Okay, this is my shoes, my workout shoes. I definitely need some new ones right now. These are Sauconys, people call them different things. You see how it's spelled there, S-A-C-O-N-Y. I love these. These are one of the best ones that I've used so far. These are a good set of shoes. You get whatever you want. Nikes are good. People say New Balances are good. It all depends on you, what your preference is. Do some research, look it up online. I haven't used a lot of different kind because I kind of stick to this one now, so I couldn't really tell you the best one to choose, but there's a lot of reviews on there that you can check it out. You could also go to places like Running World, which actually has you get on a treadmill and tells you different, actually tells you what kind of feet you have. If you have flat feet, an arch, and actually will kind of put you, it'll kind of put you in the system of whatever shoe best matches your foot. It's pretty interesting because you can kind of see what shoe is better for you according to how the shape of your foot is, which is really neat. But for this one, I got an original one before. I loved it. I got another one, this one, but I got a wider, because they have a wider one and a regular one. Wider one for if you have wider feet. Well, I thought that was better for me. It wasn't necessarily. It makes me a little more off balance. So keep that in mind. If you think wide is better for you, you probably might not need it. Okay. Now what I was trying to tell you before, these are your dumbbells. Okay. This right here, 5-pounder. This one's 10 pounds. This is 35. Okay. These go all the way up to, could be anything. I mean, they start, you start at 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 40, all the way up to 100, to 125, see 150 at some gyms. It just depends. But these are just your dumbbells. You can do pretty much everything with these things. I swear this is like all I really need. I could be on a desert with a set of dumbbells and I'll be fine. I could do everything. Okay? But I'm not going to get into everything you can do with these because there's just too many. I mean, there's thousands and thousands of things you could do with dumbbells. I mean, your basic curls, your triceps, your biceps. You can work every body part. Every body part you can work for this. Every muscle group, every aspect, every angle. I love them. Okay, but that's all I'm going to get into these. Okay, just watch my workouts. You can see I have tutorials on pretty much how to do everything that you need as far as lifting weights for each particular exercise one by one. Just go through them and go by body part. I have them organized by muscle group, so you can go ahead and check that out. Okay, also now I'm going to get into some other stuff. I'm going to show you how the bench works. So we're going to go ahead, turn over here. Okay, this is a bench, like my little light. This is professional light right here. The desk lamp, probably Office Depot for like 15 bucks, maybe not even, I don't know. It's really old. Okay, I'm gonna go over here now. Okay, back this with a little so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, this is always have a towel when you're working out. Water is definitely important. It's vital. You always need to stay hydrated. Always have your water. I'm kind of going into everything right now. Okay, this one right here, this is your bench. So Whiter Club bench. Okay, nothing too crazy, nothing all out there, but it has a lot of different benefits to a bench. Okay, with this here, I'm gonna have to go down. Show you what I need. So we're gonna have to bring this down. Okay, out here, I'm gonna have to show you first person. Okay, this is the bench here. Okay, with this here, you could adjust this in a lot of ways. All right. What I mean by that is that if you go underneath there to the bench, you're gonna see this little arch thing. See this little arch thing? This is a different settings you could write for with height, and you could incline and decline it up and down. Okay, you could actually do the same thing with the lower part over here. So I'm gonna go around and show you, because believe it or not, you can't actually see it, what I'm looking for right now, which is this drill right here. Now if you look at this carefully, and if you remember from earlier, it looks similar to the pin that you put in and out of the machines. Well, it's a pin, but this time the pin is actually stuck inside the machine itself. See? So what you're going to do with this particular thing is that you're going to have to adjust it. So to do that, I'm going to have to lower this camera down. Low. Bring it all the way over here so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, see how it's down there? Okay, so see right here, I pull it out. I could adjust it up and down. So you go down here, I go all the way down to the bottom. See, you click it right here. See how it's at an angle downwards? See, this is a decline. This is if you're doing, a lot of people use dumbbells, different chest presses, variations to do stuff like this. I mean, you could do pretty much everything, but I'm not going to get into that. I was getting into how to use the machine. See how it's declined? That means it's downwards at an angle. Okay, see, that does not look straight, does it? Okay, now we're going to go ahead and take it, make it up here. You can make it flat, or you can bring it all the way up like this, high as you want. Okay, see, now if you look at it from distance, see how it's up? Now it's at an incline. Okay, so you know how to use the machine. It's at an incline. Okay, if you want to go ahead and go further than that, you can take it right here. Okay, take it right here, and you can go all the way up. Take it right here and go all the way up. Right to the very top, that it's almost straight. See? Now if you look at it now, it's straight up. So you're pretty much sitting up right now. Okay? Now we're going to put this back down real quick. I'm going to put this back down. All the way, put it flat right here. And then we go over to this side. See this one here? This is the bottom of it. This also could be adjusted depending on what you're doing. It just depends. I'm just going to show you how it adjusts. See, same concept. It's a little thing here. Okay, to raise it up. So if you go doing decline, you can enhance that from the bottom of your body by lifting it up. You can also bring it down. Do the same thing here. See how this doesn't go really too far down, but it does go up. Okay. Now right here at the end, on this side, I'm going to go around to this side. You see here, the end of the bench. See how there's a little hole right here? Well, this is for your attachments. Now this is a lot, we're usually seen mainly on your home gyms. You're not going to see this really in the gym too much because the machines are already put together. That you really do not need the attachments. But if you're ever thinking about having a home gym, this is definitely what you're going to want, is to know how to change your attachments, because you want to put them to use. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab one of the attachments here, so that way I could show you how they work. So I'm going to go over here to this side, right here, and grab one of the attachments. It's right here. Oh, I'm going to start with this one. This is a big one. Pull it out on top of all the stuff I have here. Okay, this is for your leg press here. Also, you could do your hamstrings with this also. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to attach it on here. So, move this out of the way, and we're just going to attach it onto here. Okay, so let me pull this back a little. I'll just slide a little bit out of the way. Okay, and I'm going to take this here. See how I have this little lump right here? Right here, if you look closer. See how it's this right here? This little hook, the same shape as that. It's almost like doing a Lego. Then you gotta put it right into the hole. So it goes into the hole, it's not going. Why is it not going? Because this little thing on the bottom, you gotta pull on it. So I pull on it, I push it in here, get it lined up, let it go. Same thing. You turn it to the right to tighten it. Now it's in there as an attachment. Now with that said, this is your leg press attachment. How's that work? Okay, I'll show you. Okay, so I'm gonna back it up a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, go right here. Should be good. Move the slider out of the way. Okay, what I'm gonna do, now sit in it, put your weight on here, which is those big weights. Stack it right on top of this. Okay, I'll even grab one. I'll go a little extra step and grab one for you. Okay, I got one. Okay, this particular one is a nice one of our heavy duty steel weights here. This is 10 pounds. Put it on here, okay? What I'm going to do, put my leg behind here, where the little padded area is, and you do a leg extension. Bring it back, leg extension. It's right here. Working your quads, which is up here. Top part of your legs. Can't really see it because these don't really go down. It's right here. Okay? Going like that. Okay? You could even switch it around. Okay? Which means you're going to turn around and you're actually going to lay on your back. Okay? Or on your stomach, should I say, not your back. Okay, so I'm laying here on my stomach on the bench. Legs are going right here. Legs are going right underneath where the padded area is. I'm going to bring it up like this. Now these weights are really light. It's not really the weight I would normally use at all, but I'm just showing you as far as what you can do with it. See? Working your back here, back area of your legs, working the hamstrings, just like that. It's one of your attachments. And you see it, that's how it looks like that. As you can see how the position is raised right there. Okay? Now I'm going to take this off. I'm going to show you another attachment. Okay? Another attachment that we have. Okay? See this? Your preacher curl, your preacher bench right here. Okay? This is for your curls. Okay? Okay? Looks like really not much to it. Same thing, have a little hole here. Don't get confused. It does not go like this. It will be pretty much useless if you try to put it up like this. Okay? So you're going to flip it over, upright. Okay? Top part up here. Okay, the curved part facing you. And do the same thing, pull it down. Put the thing inside, a little hole. Lock it in, tighten it up. Righty tighty. And in there, got this right here. This one's not that solid. This is actually an extra attachment that I use. I can still get my concepts across, showing you what I'm doing. Okay, for example, I'm gonna grab a 10-pounder. You rest over like this. See, right underneath my armpit, kind of just resting, relaxing. You can do your curls just like this. Same thing with this side. I'm gonna show you with the actual weight. See, going down, curling up, going down, curling up. See, just like that. Nice, easy. Curling, relaxed, keep your balance. You could do the double bar over there too if you want to go ahead. Curl with both hands. You can use a straight bar, the curl bar, curl like this also. It's 2 in each hand, okay? Or with the weight in each hand, okay? Going like that. Alright? So, that's how you use those. I'm going to go ahead and show you some more stuff, okay? Full tutorial here. Guess I lied when I said it was going to be quick. At least you'll know everything.